back everyone to Disco Elysium here with Endless People, otherwise known as DraxxKraven, when we have found one piece of the armor. Oh? Why can't I use the punch clock payphone again and speak with Renee? Maybe the armored gloves have something to do with it? I don't know. That's curious. Damn, these gloves look fucking metal as shit. Alright. A book. A primer for small kids. You hold in your hand the colorful primer. The title reads, A Primer for Small Children. There's a bear involved. Exactly what I need. This book will show you the score, get you oriented with those basic concepts you appear to be hazy on. The anthropomorphic bear will give you the lowdown of your life. On what? The alphabet. Flip through the pages. Every page has one word designating one letter of the alphabet with a faded illustration. Most of them are scientific and cultural principles. It goes as follows. Let's do this. A is for azimuth, B is for Boreas, C is for cosine, D is for diamant, E is for ellipse, F is for phlogiston, G is for gamut. H is for homeboy, I is for econ, J is for Jura, K is for collapse, L is for laudanum, M is for myriad, N is for nadir, O is for oriole, P is for Brilliant, yeah! Q is for quasar, R is for rhododendron, S is for sinus, T is for tricolor, U is for ultra, V is for vector, W is for warhite, X is for xylophone, Y is for istava, and Z is for zenith. That's it? That's it. You know the alphabet now. In what I call the IL, the international language, developed by scientists from Grad in the 20s. Sinus means sign, for example. Kim! I know the alphabet now. Good. I also know the alphabet. Hello, miss. The woman next to the bucket of clothes hums an odd melody. Her eyes are closed.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts.
I'm sorry, I just love the way she says it. Just like, I can't see shit, Captain. Lean forward.
Welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
We don't cause trouble, we take care of trouble.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Which you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
What kind of ill omen are we talking about?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black Hound.
That's you, all right. Black Hound looking at your own heels. If I'm considered an ill omen, why hasn't anyone told me?
Maybe we're afraid.
Sorry, those 3 words shoot me right through the fucking heart. Why?
Because you're an ill omen, but you're still welcome here, as long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then, because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park your motor carriage. And not a lot of houses. Or a lot of people. My kids are long gone, searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
Have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around the coast? Nah, I haven't seen anyone lately. Okay, but do you know who I'm talking about? This is my little cinder block town. I know what goes on around here. She's being evasive. She knows something. There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect. We would really appreciate your help. Would you know? I know how this world works, and it doesn't work when people tell on each other. This isn't about the Union, you know. You don't have to worry about retaliation. Ah, I should have known. This is yet another Union mess. I'm not afraid of them, you know. We're not in the habit of being afraid around here. Enough of this. You better talking now. I see. You know something, but you've decided not to tell us. There's not much to tell. People come and go. Oh, is there something else? I see, ma'am. I hope you don't mind if we look around anyway. Ruby was here. You know it. Where could someone stay around here? Stay? Most people are trying to leave. That said, if lodging is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack. How much is it? I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM. You're just going to give it to me? No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You can stay there. There's this guy, Gart, who makes me give him money every night just so I don't die out in the cold. That's exactly how they get ya. That's why we built our own cinder block house on the seaside, so we don't have to give money to these crooks. They might not look like much, but they're ours. Why isn't anyone using the room? My kids grew up and left like they do. The house is long empty now. I live in a small side attachment. It's easier. Cheaper. Cheaper to warm. You've got yourself a new tenant. Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the police. If you're not in the hostel in the morning, I know where to find you. Here, in a shack. He's a little relieved you're no longer in that room. Should he? This environment encourages one thing and one thing only. Drinking. What is in this fishing village? Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist. This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street. The place is so pornographically poor, it's not even funny. Who else lives in the village? Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east. But they're away right now. And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about them. Home is home, even for them. Who? What drunks? Sooner or later you'll see them. Don't have to look long to find those guys. Is there a way to make a little money around here? Here? For you? No, officer. The only money we have here are some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about. Alright, there's another topic I'd like to address. What's further down the coast? Not much. There's the abandoned church, the Dolorian Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time even. Why is it abandoned? Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nice then. So they don't hold the services anymore? The Ecclesiastes? No. They've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be a nice church. She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking. What else is down the coast? Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, some kind of electrical plant, run-down bunch of houses. Which is it then? Apartments or an electrical plant? I don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something before the war. I wasn't here then, you know. Was born in Samara. Anything else of note? Nope. The old fish market up on the boardwalk, but it's closed. That's it? There's gotta be more. What, you're one of those real estate people with big plans? If you want a development opportunity, you can check out the abandoned building over at Land's End. Used to be a supply depot, you think? Sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jammed shut, though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible. Nothing is impossible, surely. She drops a bar of soap into the bucket with a splash. Now you know everything there is to know about the coast. Who are you? Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn. Lieutenant W. Frater Harrier Dubois. Quite a handle you got there. So many titles. One of them double. Ah, I can get her signature, but I don't want to get her signature. Because I don't want something bad to happen to these people. And the woman down the dock is Lillian. Unlock the shack door with the key. I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your new living arrangements. Look for any signs of Ruby, but just so you know, after we're done with the day, I'll be staying in the Whirling in Rags for the night. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning. Into the shack. While I'm in here, maybe I can falsify some names on that document. Maybe I can convince some other people to sign it. That'll look more legitimate, but it won't matter. And now we have another mirror over here that doesn't have any steam fogging it up. So we could use that for additional mirrorage. Almanac from 39. This intricate heat engine hums quietly, giving it pleasant warmth. The floorboard creaks under your step. A brick coastal wind still howls against the windows of the shack. Occasionally the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum. The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside it is cold and windy, but you're inside and it feels safe and warm. What is this place to you? This looks like my new home. Wonder where the old one went. Westward across the canal towards the Whirling in Rags. Door number 1 on the second floor is locked. Below it lies a trashed room. 1 floor below, behind a counter, stands an irritable man. In a small shack in the fishing village, a Baroque heater hums quietly, emanating a sense of comforting warmth. A wash basin lies on the table, and the water inside reflecting the somber face of the world. Far away on the corner of Perdition and Main, a nondescript building obscured in a haze. It's vacant and lost, just like its tenant. Thank you, Stranger Sensation, for a fair assessment of the current situation. Look under the floorboards. As you look in the floorboards in this corner of the shack, it's clear one of them isn't quite level with the others. Move the board aside. What's in there? Nothing. Search through the sand and sawdust. Something hand-wrapped in paper. A bullet. The floorboy doesn't care, but maybe the washerwoman does. You have enough to confront her with. Also, we could shave. Is shaving the right call? The water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red. Hair unkempt, wrinkles lines the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic. You'll be looking like a pansy without the chops. A fucking pansy. A fresh start looms ahead. Clean yourself up and be born anew. I'm good. I'm keeping the chops. But yeah, she said there are drunks. Maybe I can get the drunks to sign. Washerwoman, there's a bullet under your floorboards.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
God damn that girl. And without anger, a long and harsh life has taught her not to buckle under pressure. A bullet? You didn't put it there, did you? She did. Gone and hid in there. She's usually a good tenant and not a stupid one either. You rented the room to her? The old woman sits in silence. Yes, I let my room to the Ruby girl. As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. I've made it clear. We welcome all kinds of people here. When was this? She came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry. What has she gotten herself into, that girl? That's for the police to find out. Right then, please answer each of the questions to the best of your ability. I'm sure we have a few. What's she like, Ruby? She's a good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation, so I really appreciated that about her. Did she talk to you much during her last day? No, she was mostly silent this time, kept to herself. What do you mean? She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines, but this time she mostly stayed in her room. You said she left on Monday? Yes, early with the dogs around 8 o'clock. Does she have any technical equipment with her, like radio stuff? Not that I know of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape milieus she made. She brushes her head, water drips to the ground. Although I guess she was pretty handy with mechanical and technical stuff. Even fixed the heater in the shack. You should be thankful for her. Why did she think she left the bullet there? How would I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent. She doesn't go around toting a gun. You could ask her about your hunch, that if she was a desperate measure, see if she thinks Ruby fits the bill. I've got a possible explanation in mind. Do tell. It's an exit plan. Exit from what? This. No. She's a fighter. She really believes that. Is the room as she left it? I cleaned it, like I always do. Is there anything else? No. The truth, sire. Where did she go? I don't know. Further up the coast. She tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard her rushing in those heavy boots heading up north. It's a peninsula. She would be trapped. You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. You only just arrived. I wouldn't worry about that, ma'am. We're persistent. Further up the coast we go, then. Are you sure you wouldn't rather stay here? Get a nice cozy fire going in the heater? Seems like a better idea to me. No, you can do it. You still got plenty of juice in you before you drop. Thanks, washwoman. One thing, officer. If you find her, go easy on her. She really means it. It's an honest play. She's a good girl, wherever she's gotten herself mixed up in. I will, ma'am. It doesn't seem like she was the killer, like nobody heard the shot. Then again, gunfire in Martinez is pretty common. What's my Inland Empire at? Oh, it's at 6. Okay, good. Why do I need it at 6? Reasons? Shut up.
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
Does he actually know you, or is he just shopkeep friendly? Good to see you too, friend.
So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. Also, I have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
I'll take a pack of smokes. I need, I will need a pack of cigarettes later. Friend, do we know each other? Sure, friend, you know it. Idiot doom spiral. Oh, fuck, I love this guy. Don't mind old Rosemary here, he's a buffoon. Let's have a word after your high concept transactions. I'll give you the lowdown. Quite the business venture you set up here. Oh, system's been good old Rosemary here, and I'm milking her like a bitch goat in the backyard. What do you mean? You see, friend, man makes his own luck, and I made mine real good. Got my hands on 3 bottles of liqueur esquisse, sold 2 to the fellows around here, and immediately invested the profit. Bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a little bit of speed, and look at me now. I got everyone on my hook. The hook, where is it? I can't see it. Impressive entrepreneurship. I approve. Why does a bottle of spirits cost 300 real? See, friend, it's real valuable, worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture. Nod, let him speak. You know, it's funny, actually. He bursts out laughing and then takes 3 gulps of his Pilsner and stares at you intently. He's finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze. What is? What? What do you mean, what? What did you think was funny earlier? This guy. Where'd you get the bottle of spirits from? Oh, this is medicinal spirits, the good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office. I got one of those scientific ampules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink. Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with a half a pack of butter, and you're good to go. That sounds dangerous. It was. In a week, the goddamn kidney started giving me all kinds of hell. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office, not a charity, the real thing. Those assholes. Charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing, but I came out on top after all. Have they no shame taking money for a service they provide? Okay, how? The idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead thingies. Swiped 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room, threw the snakes out, and voila! What's left is the beautiful blue stuff. 98.7%, almost pure alcohol. 2 I already sold to those fine gentlemen here, but this last one is yours for 3 real. You want it? Can I smell it first? Here. Be careful, it's extremely flammable. 1 spark and the entire city of Revachol is wiped off the map. I think it will prove useful, yes. And so, you talked him down from 300 to 3. If you have a high enough inland empire, there is an alternative use for the bottle of spirits. Wow, you work hard. I do? Oh, yes. You hustle? You're a provider. What hard work do I do exactly? Look at yourself! You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, linoleum after you've reemerged. That's a sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride. I fucking ride till I die, bitch. That's just what it takes, like life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in, day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer. I mean, yeah, I did take that bribe from that Joyce woman. Oh, yeah. You look at that bribe. You took that bribe hard. You're a killer. I got that giant novelty check from Everett. Wasn't easy getting that giant novelty check from Everett. It took some ingenuity to get into the harbor, but you got in and you took the bribe as hard as any cop's ever taken it. Oh, and then there's pawning stuff to that suspicious Roy guy. Yeah, you're in the sales business. Shake him for shit and then pawn it off. Law officer style. I guess I've made some gills. Sure. Has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? You still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now ask yourself, are you rich? No. That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that? Fucking taxes, man. That's right. 100% fucking G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, or sneeze. Aren't taxes almost non-existent in the Gossamer state that is Air Patrol? Thought there were no taxes. You and I both know that there are indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax. This tax doesn't even have a name. Plus there's stuff people in the other countries pay for that makes them ask for more money from you here. The Gossamer state's a myth. In total, the coalition government is taking 98% of all money. Are you sure? That seems like a pretty big number. What are you not sure about? They're milking your nipples till they bleed. Can't you see? Aren't you sick and tired of having bloody nipples? Bleeding nipples are kind of a pain, but how will deregulation help me with that? It's all about the tax issue, Hustler. No other problem in the world is as pressing as the top marginal tax rates. And don't you fucking forget it. God damn it, Savoir-Faire. Son of a bitch. Fuck. Okay, so I got a pack of smokes. I might smoke one if the need strikes me, and I've got a bottle of blue medicinal spirits. Keep it away from an open flame. Alright. So next time we will talk to Doom, idiot Doom Spiral. Holy shit. This game just keeps getting better and better!